What's going on, guys? Felix here from the Shopify Masters podcast and Podcasting Secrets. And today I want to talk to you about whose feedback you should pay attention to. So for a long time, when I'm launching any business, any podcast, currently I'm launching a sales funnel for my Podcasting Secrets course. I have been very targeted with who I listen to for advice, and I think I've been doing it the wrong way. So for a long time, I've heard the advice that don't listen to what people say, watch what they do. And I always follow that advice. So from the very beginning of me launching anything new, whether it be a new sales funnel, a new product, a new company, a new business, a new podcast, I wouldn't ask anyone for feedback. Instead, I would just put it out there and see if people were buying it, see if people were downloading the podcast, see if people were emailing me saying they like the podcast. And not actively going out and asking for any particular advice. So it's an important point, because I think a lot of times people would say, if you release for example, you have an idea for a product, a lot of times what you'll do is you'll ask friends and family, hey, what do you think about this idea for this business? What do you think about this idea for a podcast? What do you think about this idea for this product that I want to have made? And everyone that loves you or cares about you is going to be encouraging, right? They're going to say, yes, that's a great idea. Go ahead and do it. But they may lead you astray, right? They may lead you in a direction that is actually not going to be successful. The product might actually not be a good idea, but because they're your friends and family, they're not going to tell you the honest truth. They're going to tell you what is necessary for you to hear, because they love you and want to encourage you. So it's an important point that you don't want to listen to what people say. You want to actually just watch what they do. But I think I took it too far. So what I was doing was that I was building these sales funnel to promote my podcasting secrets. I was building these landing pages on this website to get people to check out my product, and then I would just not go out and ask for advice. I would just wait and see what happens. I spent thousands of dollars on Facebook ads driving people to check out this landing page, and it's watching people were buying. And they weren't buying. So what that means to me is that I'm just finding that they don't want this, but that I'm not finding out what can I improve to get people to be more interested in the products and the courses that I'm offering inside Podcasting Secrets. So I think it makes sense for you to pay attention to what actions people are taking. But when you're just starting out, when you don't have any customers yet, when you don't have a lot of kind of traffic to your podcast, or traffic to your products, or traffic to your landing page for anything that you're selling, I think it's important to ask for advice and actually get feedback from people that might not be buying from you. And I think you can ask a very specific type of person that is going to be helpful. Don't ask friends and family about this, because they're going to give you only the most supportive advice, which is not the true advice, not the true data that you need. You don't have any customers yet, so it's hard for you to go ask them for anything, because there's no one to ask. What you should do then is ask people that are your peers, people that have already walked the path or on the path with you. And collectively, they might have customers that are similar to yours. They might have had experiences similar to yours. They might have podcasts that are similar to yours. And they can offer their kind of real life advice from their experience. Because again, these are people that are trying to pursue the same path as you. They are surrounding themselves with similar audience members as you, and they might have advice and a perspective to give you. So they are the most valuable people to get information from, right next to your actual customers. But if you have no customers yet, ask your peers. Ask people that are trying to launch similar podcasts, that are trying to launch podcasts, that are trying to launch businesses in the same niche, same category. Ask them to get their feedback on the podcast you're launching, or the landing page, or the website that you're building. Get their feedback if you don't have any customers yet. Once you have customers, only talk to them. And once you have people that are interested in your products, only talk to them. But before you get there, first talk to people that are your peers, that are in the industry, that are on the same path as you. And don't talk to friends and family, because they're only going to give you the fluffy advice that is great for support, but not going to actually give you any data for you to work off of. So that's why I learned that I shouldn't just not ask for help. I should not just not ask for feedback just because I don't have any customers yet, or don't have a lot of customers yet. So I started doing that. I started asking my peers, asking people that are on the same path as me, that are building businesses, that are building these sales funnels, and asking them to take a look. And they gave me such great advice. I had so much great advice, and I was like, why didn't I do this sooner? So that's what I'm going to start doing. Whenever I launch something new, when I don't have any customers yet, I'm going to first go and ask my peers, get some direction, and once they give me me enough feedback that I can make enough tweaks that I have something that is working, I'll actually start getting more customers. And then from there, it kind of builds this snowball effect where I can go from talking to peers to talking to people that are interested in my products to eventually get customers and then talking to my customers. And that's when you start paying attention only to the actions of your customers. But when you first start, you have no one else to talk to besides friends and family, and then also your peers. But pick your peers, pick people that are on the same path as you to get their advice, get their feedback first, and that will get the ball rolling. So hopefully it helps you out. When you're starting your podcast, you're starting your business, you're starting a podcast, you want to get feedback on it, you don't have any listeners yet, don't talk to your friends and family. Talk to people that are also launching podcasts in the same category, same industry, or just people that are launching podcasts in general, and get their feedback on the podcast topic that you pick, the episodes that you want to go with, your approach to promoting your podcast. Talk to them for advice first, and that will get the ball rolling. So hopefully it helps you out, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.